will take all comers, and we will move you from point 1 to point 2, point 2 to point 3. Wherever you are, we can move you further up. So again, you have to think about this as we get to policies like AB 955. And this is the question then. What have we become? Is education a human right or not? And this is a very big question because there is a move to say that education is not about a societal benefit. In other words, the fact that I have an education or you have an education or you have an education benefits all of us, and there's tremendous research that demonstrates that when you are educated, your civic participation rate go up, your health outcomes go up, incidentally, whether or not you have insurance. Crime reduces, all sorts of societal indicators go up when we provide college to people. It doesn't mean when you complete college. It's when we provide college. So this is a demonstration now where we are as a community college system. This is as of last week, in fact. And take a look at this. The system participation in the California community colleges per 1,000 of the population from where we were in 08-09 to where we are today. In the budget last year, we were looking at a serious, serious question. If we didn't pass Proposition 30, which was the temporary tax initiative, we would have lost $338 million. Instead of gaining money, it would have been a swing, but thankfully that passed. So this is tying back to what you saw today. And I know that Professor Douglas mentioned about Bill Moyer's film being conspiratorial. I could tell you that on a personal level, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I could tell you that I know what I see. And you know, it's kind of like the joke that just because you aren't paranoid doesn't mean people aren't following you. And I have seen this pattern now repeating over and over and over again, including on AB 955. And this is the pattern, which is that there are studies that are put together by foundations that say that there is a problem. Now, it does not matter that the methodology in these studies are flawed. It does not matter that the studies come with more bells and whistles than actual pages. But they say there is a definite problem. Everything is broken and it has got to be reconstructed. So then there is legislation introduced to fix the problem that was identified in the studies, supported by other organizations that are funded by the same people who fund the people who do the studies, with the ultimate outcome being that the solutions benefit the industries that support the foundations that start the cycle. And that happened with AB 955. Now, before AB 955, there was another big fight over something called student success. Raise your hand if you've heard this. Some of you. Okay, let me share with you what this is. So during the recession, when revenues were severely limited, there was a legislator who said that she wanted to pay community colleges by how they performed on an outcomes basis, meaning that if you dropped out in the middle, regardless of whether you were sick or you had to take care of a sick child or a sick parent, or you had to move to another state or whatever the circumstance, the college would be dinged for your non-participation through the very